Hello, I'd like to bring the regular meeting for the Fairhaven Conservation Commission to order for February, let's try over, September 26, 2016, at 6:32 PM. Is anybody recording this? Okay, we are recording it, it's going out live through cable access right now, and our secretary is also recording it. First, we have a couple sets of minutes. June 26th? 27th, okay. Yep.
Motion to approve?
Okay. Okay, we have a motion, we have a second. Any further discussion on the motion? Hearing none, all those in favor?
Aye.
Okay, unanimous. Next is August 15th, yeah.
I did, yeah, sorry.
On this, Tracy, Louise Bartow was absent as well,
Okay,
but not as of August 15th. Somebody like to make a motion?
Well, I wasn't here, so.
Make a motion to accept the minutes of August 15th, 2016.
Okay, seconded by Ed. Any further discussion on the motion? Hearing none, all is in favor? Okay, unanimous. Okay, first on the agenda, there's no other minutes, correct, at this time? Okay. First on the agenda, new public hearings would be a request for an amendment, order of conditions, SE 23-1170 for installation of new concrete pad after the fact, and that is Earl's Marina, correct? Your name for the record?
Matt Hebert for Earl's Marina.
Okay, Wayne, how are we going about this exactly?
Tell them what you want. I mean, they submitted the letter on what they've done.
Okay,
Did you get the as-built?
I believe it's all in there.
Matt, can you point out exactly the area of the pad? Okay, so there was paving, but there was the pad.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. I think the elevations and everything were pretty close to what was existing, according to the engineer.
If I may, Mr. Chairman?
Sure.
What was the existing elevation before the modification?
What was the what?
The elevation before the modification?
I don't know. I'm not sure. I leave that to the engineer.
Okay, do you have the plans for the seawall prior to any repairs or modification to the seawall? The original plans for
I
the seawall.
probably do. I don't have them with me.
Seawall was touched too? I thought it was just the pad in front.
It's right in front.
It's right to the seawall though.
Yeah, right to the seawall, yeah.
So that when they put the seawall in, it probably has the elevation of the pad at the seawall, I would think.
Well, he shot it before and after, I think, you know. The wall, where the wall comes up is behind the seawall a little bit.
That was a gravel surface there prior to the concrete?
Concrete.
It was concrete?
It was concrete,
Yeah.
Okay.
paving to paving, but
It looks like it was raised significantly, especially right when you first enter into the driveway.
Here, significantly more than a foot.
Oh, yeah, definitely. We don't have, the problem we have here is, in my opinion, is we don't have the old elevations, we don't have pictures of it prior to the modifications submitted. You follow me?
I see the plans. Thank you.
I'll go with some notes here right now.
Any comments?
So this is what was, that's here,
Yeah. All this is approved.
without permission. Approximately how much footage?
I don't know what the footage is. It's on the plan.
It's actually, it's the
We resurfaced, we took the old pavement out, and put the pavement
About
down,
1,000 square feet, looks like.
Is there a rule?
which we had a driveway permit or whatever, a asphalt permit for that. By Fairhaven Excavating.
Is there anybody here on this hearing tonight?
Just to clarify, why did you do this?
When we did some dredging last year, we crawled up with the machine onto the existing concrete pad in order to reach over and dredge out a certain area in front of that seawall. And when we did that, inadvertently, the concrete pad broke, it cracked. It was typically the area that I used to put my crane on in order to haul boats. Now, once we started putting it back together, I haven't put the crane back on it, but that's what that, initially that pad was there for.
Who was your engineer?
Roy Okarowski.
You have to get a permit for this?
They had to amend the order of conditions to include the work in the original work.
I mean, I can certainly understand why you redid it and why it's even, and it looks lovely. It's a beautiful patio. Unfortunately, you did it without coming before us.
You're right, I'm sorry that we did not, I didn't know the proper channels to take, and this all happened.
You've been before us before. So you didn't know what proper channels to take.
I think the
I
second.
had to check, I really didn't know. I mean, we have a license that Wayne is familiar with, and I thought that was all part of the same process. I didn't know that it was separate, I really didn't. And this all happened within a week, that all went down, so it was very, very quick.
Wayne, what kind of license does he have?
Got his, chapter 90 license for the
So waterways?
waterways, yeah,
Waterways.
for the, seawall and the
The
marina.
repairs and all that stuff. So I was under the assumption that that fell within those parameters.
Even the repairs have to come before the commission before you do it, even though you're licensed.
I think the simple answer is any work you're doing down there on the ground, you need to speak to Wayne at the very least, just to get, whether he gives you the go-ahead or tells you that you have to come before this commission.
I'm surprised that the person who did the construction, as well as your engineer, did not give you advice in that general area. I mean, it's lovely, it's beautiful, it certainly is an improvement visually. And I just don't want to see you put your crane on such a pretty place. I mean, it's a lovely place for someone to sit and have lunch and look out into the ocean. Well, gentlemen,
One of the things I see is a significant upgrade to the, obviously, the asphalt and the concrete with no stormwater management plan or controls. With this big of an upgrade, obviously it should flag some sort of stormwater management control, right? Instead of just pouring all this new construction, I assume you're probably just draining right into the ocean here.
Well, we have a drain, a filtered drain, right near the haul-out slip there. I don't know if it's in those pictures.
I don't see it in the plan at all. I don't see any stormwater management whatsoever in the plan that you submitted tonight.
Let's see, there's one right.
You can't even read what that says. It's micro.
I don't know if
It
that's.
says filled structure under something.
I don't know if that's what that says, but
Yeah.
I'm just showing you where, if you may borrow that pen for a
Sure.
second. It's right here.
Okay, so it's not shown on the plan anywhere.
No.
Well, that's one of the things I'd like to see is what the stormwater management plan is, how much the site has been elevated, because it's been elevated significantly, especially right when you come off of Causeway Road into the site. I can tell that for sure.
That it was, because of the road runoff that was going through there was washing out the stone wall. So, the Fairhaven Excavating recommended that we, build that up so that the road water doesn't wash through and wash out our stone wall.
And I can understand the reasoning for why you may have done it. The problem is, when you've just now redirected that much more water down the road, and that was before, and probably for the last, 20-plus years, going in that direction. That's why a stormwater management plan is very important, and especially your pad alone, it looks like it's about 2,500 square feet, and you have no stormwater management whatsoever in the pad, right along the seawall. So I personally would like to see a stormwater management plan. I'd also like to see what was going on prior, in other words, your site plans when it was originally built, the seawall, what the original pad is at, and what the new elevations are. That's just my 2 cents.
Okay, we might actually have some answers here. Those numbers there.
No, that's all the new, that's all the, yeah.
But here, got numbers here.
Yeah, so it's over a foot. It's well over a foot.
It looks like the new pad drains, based on this, drains back.
Backwards.
Doesn't have a drain on here, but
Mm-hmm.
it does drain backwards now, so I'm assuming it drains backwards to a drain. Wouldn't make any sense otherwise.
I think one of the things I think one of the best things you could possibly do is bring your engineer with you. He has a better understanding